everybody, it's Gina again. I got another journal to share with you today. It's a one signature soft cover journal. This one measures 5.5 by 8.5, and it's another chunky journal. I've done a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It's got a hand crocheted flower on the front. I've got some cardstock, vintage magazine paper, vintage lace, more cardstock with a digital printout, and then some lace, and then another image on top of that, and then it's been machine stitched all the way around. I've used the eyelet closure with some seam binding, and here's the back, so you can see more of the vintage paper, and that's genuine from some stuff I picked up at a flea market. That's probably been a year and a half ago. So that's the cover, and go inside. All the details on how many pages will be in my listing, because this will be going up into my Etsy shop for sale. I've left a lot of the strings hanging. If you don't like that, it's easy enough to cut those off, but I really like the look of it. So there's lots of ephemera, lots of images from various sellers on Etsy and Pinterest printouts that I've done. There's some Prima paper. This was made from a Prima paper pad, and then I've added a place where you can write your name. This is a Tsunami Rose. I love those pockets. I'm going to have to look. I just love those. I use those a lot. This is just a little printout I found online. And this is some of this, this was a paper stack I got that's really nice, heavy paper. And some papers for you to do lots and lots of journaling places in here. And lots of lace. This little pocket, I've done a flip out, and I've stitched on a vintage button there, so that will flip down, and you can add a photo or do more journaling there. And I've left a space up here for you to add something else or do more writing. And this one I did an altered paper clip with a little bingo card, and then this is an envelope that I've just folded over. Now all of the papers in here have been coffee dyed, so they've got a really nice pattern to them and feel. And this page, I took some vintage music sheet, and I think it's about 3 layers of it I've stitched on there, so it's a really nice substantial tuck spot there. And then I've just fancy cut and add some lace. Lots of little journaling cards. And this is just a glassine bag that I've printed out, so you can tuck some things in there. This page, I've just left it blank, so you've got plenty of journaling room. And this is some vintage crocheted ribbon that I picked up at a flea market in England when I was living over there. And this page, this is a Anna Griffin pocket. I love those. I just recently got that die, so I've really enjoyed playing with those. This is a decoupaged napkin tag that I've put over scrapbook, so the image is coming through under that napkin. And then another little journaling card, and then this is just an old letter that I found online and printed out. I love it. It looks so warm. There's lots of ephemera in here, so you could easily take and use in another journal, and you'd still have lots of it left for this journal. Now this little glassine pocket, I took, these little printouts are from Daisy's shop on Tsunami Rose, and I just cut out 2 of them, left them together, and then I filled it with some scrap paper I had left over, and I put this one through the machine and just stitched it down. So that's a nice little booklet for you. And this little pocket I've done some stitching on, and then I've made 2 pockets for you to stick some things in. And this is a vintage sheet music page with some lace. And this one I have made with the glassine bag so that you've got a pocket behind and the glassine bag, and then I've just put some ribbon there. And this is just a little printout page that I've put in. Did some printing on these envelopes and attached that, so you've got another little spot for sticking some items in or some photos. And then on the back I've just added some of the Tim Holtz washi tape, some tracing paper, and this is just a little altered paper clip that I made with a little bow punch out. I think it may have been a Martha Stewart, I don't know. And then I've just attached some more little tags and journaling pages for you. A doily, and then this one I've made so that you've got a pocket here and 2 small pockets. And I've just filled those with various ephemera. Lots of old receipts and things are included in this journal, and some lace. I love how that coffee staining turned out. It's given some really nice look to the paper. And this is some more of the vintage crocheted ribbon that I got over at that flea market. And I've just made another little tuck spot there. It's got some Tim Holtz vellum paper, love that. And then on this one, I just added, it's an envelope that opens up so you can do more journaling again on that one. I've just attached it. These are the little rose gold paper clips. And this is the center of the signature. I've got this little memories card. Isn't that a pretty card? That's a beautiful printout. That's that Seneca Pond Crafts shop that I purchased that from. Beautiful, beautiful things in that shop. And this little pocket's quite a big pocket there, so you can put some things in. And that's some more of that paper. It's a Ledger paper pad, and I think I found that at Tuesday Morning, so I don't even know if it's still available. If it is, I'd love to get my hands on some more of that, because it's a nice heavy weight to hold these pockets on. And here's another one of the Hannah Griffin decorative pockets. And I just, again, printed out. This is a little French receipt. And some more little printouts. And then another of my decoupaged tags. there's the other side of that Tim Holtz vellum paper. And this one, I've taken an envelope out, a really large envelope, and I cut it down, did some stitching to make a smaller envelope out of. And then I've just come across and put, I made another little pocket there with some ribbon. And just attached it over there. And then on this page, got a little tuck spot, another sheet of vintage receipt. Oh, these were up here. This is just a little vintage style envelope, and then a bingo card. Just had those under there. And a doily, and this other piece. And this is a little paper clip with, this is a Sue Olson printout. I love these little dresses. I think they are just adorable. Tracing paper. And this one, I'm just, I made another little tag there. And this is a printout. And then on this, I've just done a little flip out here with some washi tape, so you can flip that out and have more journaling. So there's, even though, you know, there's not a huge amount of pages in it, it still offers lots of room for filling up with notes. And these, because I printed those together, you know, sewed those together, and that's very sturdy. It'll easily hold some photos and more items if you want to put them in once you receive it. And this page is another of those glassine pockets. I've left room behind and inside the pocket itself. I love this image. And this is vintage sheet music, so it's nice to put something on those, because those pages can be really fragile sometimes, but this reinforces that. And this one, I've made a little tuck spot there with this little printout. It's got room on the back for journaling and inside. And then this is just one of those Tim Holtz photo cards. And then this one flips open so that you've also got a pocket in here that you can add some things, or you could place a photo. And this one, got this little printout for you. And on this page, I've got, this opens up, sorry. It's got that attached up there with this paper clip. And then this, just put that on there as well, so you've got another little journaling card there. Again, there's that glassine bag that's been printed on the front and the back. And another free page for you for writing or adding some more embellishments if you want. And this is another little page. I've done another printout with the time cards. I'm going to be adding these time cards in a journal, ephemera kit into my shop very soon. If you don't want to buy a huge amount of these, you can just purchase a few from me with some other items. And those will be added probably this next week. I'll get those ephemera packs in. So there'll be quite a bit included in that, and I'll do a short video so that you can see exactly what you are going to receive. Now this little pocket is a little doily. I've just coffee stained that, and then I attached an old vintage button to it and secured that, so that's a nice little pocket there. And then you've got plenty of room. You can do some journaling behind it. And we're on the back page. I've done a little tuck spot here with another vintage journal button attached, and a couple more journaling cards. And then the back of the journal has got this layered pattern paper with some coffee stain paper. That these were all scraps, and I've just went around and stitched them so that it almost looks like a patchwork quilt. So that's a nice sturdy pocket in the back for you to add some things to. And there you have it. She is very chunky, beautiful journal. Really happy how it's come out. I hope that you've enjoyed it. I do appreciate all of you who have been supporting me on my channel. Thank you so much. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and we'll come back again soon. Take care. Have a good, happy Sunday. Bye.